out there. Just another update as we got on the air here. Pacific Power reporting another 5,000 customers. This is in the seaside area now without power. So we're looking at about 20,000 customers, give or take, across the Portland area and northern Oregon right now.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a rough day and a rough night, and it continues. And it kind of makes sense that we're getting more of these outages now because the trees, everything is just more stressed after being under the wind and the rain all day long. And we're still under the wind and the rain right now. Let me take you to the Doppler radar because it shows what's happening and what's going to happen. We had this heavy rain band over us all day long, as I'm sure you're aware, unless you just didn't go outside all day or hear the rain on the rooftop. But look to the north. There is a back edge forming here. Now, it's not completely clean. There are showers behind it, yet the really heavy rain is just about to edge out of the Portland area, so things will be improving. I have to touch on these wind gusts one more time. Again, Mount Hood, 7,000 feet up the top of the Magic Mile, 129 miles an hour. The winds were gusting over 100 miles an hour every hour except for one from 10 a.m. until 11 o'clock. So that's 12 out of 13 hours. That's a lot of wind up there. You can see the other gusts as we mentioned earlier. The rainfall totals, again, it's hard to keep these updated because they change so quickly, but we're pushing 9 inches at Bull Run. Mount Hood Meadows pushing 7 inches, and Larch Mountain 5.05. That's close to the, remember the Nakia Creek fire? That's very close to that, and that's why we have flash flood watches out for areas near the fires. The wind advisories continue, although they will begin to drop off within a couple hours at 1 a.m. tonight. The flash flood watch here and here near the fire burns, and then an aerial flood watch, meaning for a widespread area in the area highlighted in green. And then beginning Saturday night, the white, that's the winter weather advisory for the heavy snow that will follow this. Now you can see the break in the cloud that's forming right here as high pressure is building in, low pressure dropping down. So this is beginning to shut off that tap of deep tropical moisture into the northwest, and we'll get the jet stream sliding south. We'll get into the cooler air, and the heavy rain will begin to turn itself off. The current modeling showing still over, so 11 a.m. now basically, but then edging out by 1 a.m. and then we'll fill in with showers after that for tomorrow. And then the next system busts on in on Sunday. This is another strong one, but it's different in its character. This is not an atmospheric river. It doesn't have the subtropical or tropical moisture tap, but it will be a strong storm with valley rain and mountain snow. That's the big difference. This will be a lot colder of a system. And speaking of cold, our coldest weather of the fall sets in for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with lows in the 20s. Some indications it'll get rainy again next Friday, but that's touch and go. I think it may end up being dry. Okay, there's also this now. Threat of thunderstorms during the day tomorrow along the Oregon coast, something else to keep track of. And this is interesting. This is our rainfall forecast going forward from now until Monday morning. You know, an inch in Portland any other day be like, that's not going to be a lot of rain, but compared to what we've just been through, that's, you know, fairly pedestrian for November or December. But here comes that cold system dropping on in for Sunday and into Monday, and then high pressure will follow that, so we will catch a pretty good breather for several days next week. Our high today was 60. That felt good, right? First time we've been that warm in a couple of days. That's actually a little bit above average, but it's still rainy and windy outside right now. Freezing level will begin to drop from 8,700 feet. Okay, the heavy rain will end tonight, but it's still out there. Showers breezy tomorrow, but only breezy, not the strong winds that have been taking down power lines. And we still go back to standard time Sunday morning. Let's not forget about that. Showers end Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and probably Friday. All look dry. We'll be back with Friday Night Football right after this.